been in a hailstorm. Oh, we're not allowed to face back. Okay. You'll get to see the action right now. So see, you become a consultant. This is what you could do. Okay, Brenton. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Beauty Way with Brent. I am so sorry I'm late. So I should get down here so you just don't see a body. And so she came, she got my sample. She's in the Product of the Month Club and she's been on our last 2 lives, maybe more. And so she came down for a private makeover today. And so, Jennifer, do you want to say so far how have you enjoyed it or?
So far it's great. My skin over on the right side feels fantastic. This feels like a whole day of work over here.
It's amazing because I can see a difference in your skin. Okay, so anywho, now we're going to. She has, like I said, graciously agreed to be my model, and so we are going to work on her, and we're going to start. So I do already have her skincare already on. And so we're going to move into, we're going to use our foundation primer. Now, foundation primer is going to help her makeup to last like 10 hours longer. It's going to fill in any pores. It's going to help her makeup to look smoother. And so she's just going to apply a small amount. Now, at this point, you're only going to do this right side because I still want you to feel the difference. So we're going to put about that much on. So she's just going to rub that anywhere she would put foundation. So this is going to help your makeup to stay on longer. It's going to be like spackle, like you put in a wall before you paint to fill in the holes. This is going to be filling on any of her pores. And because we're using the foundation brush along with it, it's going to be more like she has an airbrush look. Oh my goodness, look at the skin coming off your face. Can you see that?
No, I can feel it.
Oh my goodness. We'll let you dust it off. Okay. So we've used the microderm, so we've got dead skin coming off of our face here, along with we may still had a little more grit on there, but it's okay. So she's got her foundation primer on, and now we have already matched her foundation so that we want it to match your throat. It should always match your throat so that it doesn't look like you're wearing a mask, okay? So I typically take my foundation and I put it on my hand like this so that it's not like you're going to waste. I don't put it on my brush. If I put it on my brush, it can run down in into the bristles and you may lose product. And I want to save you money and I want to save you time because I know if I can save you money and time, you'll use Mary Kay forever. So we're going to take this brush and I'm just going to dip it. So if we need more, we'll go back and get it. Now, I typically start in the center of our face because that's where most people need the product. It needs their skin evened out is in the center. So I don't want to start with a lot of product down in here because it would look thick. So we're going to do this and I'll just blend. So I'm going to go work from side to side. I am going to put it on your eyelids. So So I'm gonna put it on her eyelids where they tend to be a little bit uneven. We want our face, the canvas, just to be smooth and it to be one color, okay? We don't really want to look like we're wearing makeup, but we're going to hide our redness, hide anything on our face that we don't want people to see. So we're going to begin to just blend, okay? And I like to rub in a circular motion. Now, all of our skincare has been worked up. So we possibly worked up the hair on our face. So we're going to work it back down by using our brush. Okay, so I'm just going to start this. Now, when you buy your foundation and you first start putting it on, it may look a little whiter as you put it on, but as it sets on your skin and it oxidizes with your skin, then it's going to turn the color that it needs to be. So it should match from here to here. So you always want your foundation to match your face to your throat. So it looks like you're not wearing anything. Okay. So you typically don't want to match foundation with your hand. I see people in the stores all the time matching to their wrist, but if you'll notice my wrist and this is not even the same color, and it's surely not the color of my face. So we're going to just blend this in. Now, depending on how much coverage she wants, this is buildable foundation, so it is going to last for hours. It's buildable. So that means that you can put another coat and you're going to have more coverage. So this has also got resveratrol, our foundation does. So it's actually going to provide a protective layer over your skin during the day. So it's really not just about being beautiful and evening out in your skin. It's actually going to protect your skin as well. So now that's our foundation. Now you can tell me if you think you want more coverage or less. Are you good or you want more?
I don't like to feel a ton of makeup on
Okay.
my face, so.
Good. So that's one thing about this foundation is it's a matte finish. So you're not actually going to feel it. It's also transfer resistant, so it don't rub all off on your clothes. Okay. So how does that feel?
I'll let you decide if it looks like if it needs another coat, but.
Okay.
It
What do
feels
y'all
good.
think?
Feels
So
good.
I'm going to let you lean up a little bit. All right. So I think it looks fabulous, and I'll have a handheld mirror here for you to look at for you too. It's probably not clean. Sorry. I've had my fingers on that. Now, if you want, there is another step that you can do. So if you choose, so you may be perfectly fine like this. But if you want to feel like you need a little bit more coverage, then we're going to do, I love to do our setting powder. Okay. So it's called, I still call it mineral foundation, but it's called setting powder in the book. Okay, let's just try this color since I can't put my finger on it. Okay, so this is, I still call it mineral. So we're going to take this just a step. Okay, we're going to, I put it in my brush like this and I tap. It's called setting powder in the book. It's 20. But what I love about this is, so I'm going to start in the center once again. Okay. Now what I love it because it just makes your skin look so smooth, and it is just another layer. Okay. It just kind of also gets that shiny look off of your face. I don't really want the shiny look. Okay. So I'll let you be the judge to see what you think here in a second. But it's still, how does it feel right now? Does it feel heavy?
Oh, it feels great. No.
Okay,
It
so
feels silky actually.
it's called Silky Setting Powder.
What about that?
Okay, so what do you think about that, Kevin? You can be honest. It doesn't matter if they're watching. I want them to hear
yeah.
real
So what do you
people,
think? Like,
real results.
You see, so what do you think?
I
Be
love
brutal.
it. I love it for
Okay.
real.
Okay.
So y'all, what do you think? So this is the Silky Setting Powder. We can come back, add a little bit more here. Okay. Now, So I'm gonna wait before I set that because I'm gonna do something else. Okay, I'm gonna try something new for y'all tonight. I'm gonna contour with a really dark setting powder because I love how this just blends in well. So I'm going to let you all see what you think. Okay. I love y'all's comments. Thank you all. Okay. Miss Connie. Oh yeah, Connie. You get a $5 gift card from me, Connie Crosper. You get a $5 gift card from me for doing your makeover and posting it in our group over the weekend. It was called Weekend Makeover. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. So you get a $5 gift card from me. So don't forget because I will. Okay, so now I'm going to take this really dark. I am actually using a bronze 1 on her. And I'm going to take the blush brush and turn it a different way. Okay, so we're going to turn it upside down so that it angles down when we contour. So I've got her foundation on. I've got a setting powder. And now I'm going to contour her. Okay, now little Miss Precious here still has some great contours. Okay. We went to high school together, but don't judge me. So look at this face. She's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to take this light bronze setting powder and I'm going to go from this ear booby thing. Okay, and I'm going to start to create a contour for her. Okay, I'm going to put a mint in my mouth. So one moment. You're welcome to one if you want one, but not saying you need one.
Thank you. I'll take one.
Okay. Okay. You guys are getting raw footage tonight, okay? So this is me doing a real makeover. Okay, so we want to draw straight in. Okay, we want to stop at the round part of this cheekbone right here, okay? So we're going to draw straight in, and then I'm going to just contour half of her. Okay, can y'all see that? See, well, I'm showing you in the mirror. They can't see where I'm going. Okay, so we're going to contour. See that? Okay, so we're just going to contour with a darker color. We do have contouring powder. Okay, we have contouring powder. Sometimes I just use 2 or 3 shades darker on a foundation to contour. Okay, now we want to blend it good. We don't want people to see racing stripes on her face. Okay, now look at that, how pretty that is. Okay, now this is just to highlight her cheekbone. So we come underneath, okay, and we're going to go straight toward the nose, blending up, blending down, blending it in good. Okay, so we've got that. So I actually used a setting powder and I used it on myself today. And I'm hotter than a monkey right now under these lights. So, okay. So that was bronze 1. What do you think about that? So what do y'all think about that, girlies? Aw. Oh, that's so sweet, Connie. I do love you. And Jesus loves you more. Okay. So we're now I'm going to use setting powder. Now, setting powder is even for dry skin girls. Jennifer tends to be a little more on the dry side, but even us dry skin girls can actually use translucent powder because it's going to set our makeup. I'm also going to hit your lashes as I put this on. So I'm going to start right here and then I'm going to dust it on her lashes. You can always dust a coat of this on your lashes because it will absorb the natural oil in your lashes. That oil in your lashes can cause your mascara to not dry. So you want to make sure that you're putting this on right now so it can absorb the oil in your lashes. But the silkiness of this powder, it actually has fibers that absorbs that oil in your skin if you're an oily girl. Gonna absorb the oil in your lashes, but look at this nice sheen that it puts on. Kind of lean in so we get okay. It just puts a nice sheen. I'll let you look in the mirror too, so you'll see better than. See how it just puts a nice sheen on your skin. So there we go. It just puts that nice So this is going to help her makeup to last longer as well. This is called translucent powder. This is 18 a jar. The setting powder is 20, okay? And you do need a separate brush. So we've used foundation primer. We used a matte foundation. If you choose, you can use a setting powder for like a mineral powder on top and then translucent. Okay, so we've done that. Now we're going to move to, let's do her lashes first. Okay, so we're going to do mascara. Okay, I'm going to let her use my favorite of favorites. This is Intensity. Okay, this is Intensity mascara. And so when you pull out your wand, you're going to see, oh, sorry, I washed these. And so I've got something on this one. Let me get this off. Hold on. Okay. So, all right. Now, when you pull out your wand, you're going to notice, see how flat that is? See, it's like you're seeing the brim of the mascara wand. That's the flat side you start with. Do you typically curl your lashes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give a lash lesson real quick. Okay, y'all may not want to hang on. If you don't want to hang on, you can go. Okay, so we're going to curl our lashes first. If you will curl your lashes before you start with mascara, you're going to see that your lashes will stay up longer and you won't work near as hard with trying to get mascara on your lashes. So we're going to pretend this is your lashes. You're going to go to the root with your lash curlers. You're going to grip at the root and you're going to hold and count to 10. You're going to let off, then walk to the middle of the lash, hold and count to 10, and then walk to the tip. That way your whole lash is going to be curled up instead of the natural, the lashes want to fall. So let's just curl one eye so you can see the difference. So again, you're going to get as close to the root of your lash as you can, okay? And you're going to hold and count to 10. Then you'll let off, and then you'll walk to the middle. This way you want to curl the whole lash. Typically people just go in there, curl one time and they're done. And then you're going to let off and then walk to the top. I do this before I do mascara. What'd you say, Jen?
I don't know if I got to the top or not. Let's see.
Okay.
My contacts.
Oh, okay. Now, so we're going to start with this mascara. Let me go ahead and put this one back in here because we don't want to share wands, okay? So I'm going to take this. We're going to start with the flat side. Now, on this mascara, the best way to use this is you want to, and this is, by the way, the best mascara I think we have. So look down a smidge. So I'm going to go to the root, and I'm going to lift up on those lashes. Now, notice how I'm cupping the whole lash in there instead of angling and just using the end of this. I'm going to lift up like that. And I'm pushing up on the root. Now, as I go to the tip, I'm going to turn this around to the longer, look down a little bit more. I'm going to go to the longer bristles and I'm going to go to the corner. Okay, but I first want to cup on the flat side and really lift up. And I'm doing her mascara before I do eyeshadow because I don't want to do the eyeshadow and then get mascara on the lid, which close. See how I've got mascara? If I would have done eyeshadow first, I would have done eyeshadow, cleaned it up and redone it. This is just going to prevent some steps. Okay. Now look at this. I'm not even, look at her lashes. Look up there. Right here. Okay. Okay. Now, so I'm going to let you do that one and then I'll give you a second coat.
Do this
and
one?
then, yeah, go ahead and put, there's still a lot of mascara you can use in there. There's still a lot of mascara on that one. But if you really want to build them, then you can even take, you can just keep, yeah, go to the flat side. There you go. See this side right there. So there you go, cupping them in there. So after she does this coat, if we wanted to, we could go back with another small brush and put some translucent powder over those lashes and it will really build them and make them look huge. Okay. So do y'all have any comments or questions right now? Okay. Thank you, Renee. You're always so gracious. Thank you so much. So Jennifer's got her first layer on. She can do the bottoms as well. And then, so always curl, then come back, do the first coat. Now she's had time for that first coat to dry on that we started with first. So I'm going to take one more brush. I'm going to get a new wand, not stick that one back in here.
Yours look better than mine.
Well, I pushed up on the root. So push up, just push them in there and get it. There you go. Lift them up, kind of like grip them in that.
Yeah, I'm not as aggressive at home with mine. That's what my problem is. Okay.
Okay, now, so that's the first one. I'm going to come back with the second coat. Now, can you feel how I'm lifting? So I'm going to the root, turn just, okay. And I'm going to lift up on them, look down, and look down when you're putting this on so you go all the way to the tip. See, this now is like hairspray because that first coat's had time to dry, so you can push it up so they will stay. And make sure you're going all the way to the tip so you roll your brush around to the longer sides. Okay, let's see that. Oh, yeah. Oh, my word. It looks even better in person. Look at them in person.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what I love about this, see how it almost looks like a false eyelash? That's what's so great about this mascara, because honestly, this camera is not even giving it justice to what her eye looks like. So we're going to go here and again, look down. So I'm going to look down and pick them up like I'm lifting and going all the way to the tips. Okay. So I don't want to get too aggressive and talk and poke your eyeball out. So I'm just really lifting them though. But this mascara, the color of it is, there's just something about this color is different. It's a different black. And because this gets so close to the root, it makes it look more like a false eyelash. Okay. So there is plenty of mascara on here. So we're going to really just make sure we turn this around. This is the Intensity mascara. Okay. Let me see that. Oh my gosh, girly. Look in the mirror at your lashes. This is fabulous. Now I'll let you see if you can get some more on that one, just because you can get closer. But again, using the whole, you might need to pull them apart. Do whatever you need to do. But if you cup them all in that brush like that, using the brush to cup instead of angling, you'll get a fuller eye. Okay. So again, this is called Intensity Mascara, and it is great. And so if you mess up and you get it on your skin, then we're going to use what we call a cosmetic Q-tip. These don't look much like a cosmetic Q-tip anymore because they're so tiny, but it's flat. The other end has a pointy end. It's flat instead of round, plus it's woven very tight, not like a normal Q-tip. So we're going to take that and you shake up your oil-free makeup remover. And we're going to put this right on top of the hole of your oil-free makeup remover. And I put just a smidge on this. And I'm going to just clean up. See, we just lay that right on there and use the other end. And it just picks it right up. Okay. So this is why I do mascara first, especially, I don't know. I just feel like I'm almost done with my eye makeup once I have my mascara on. Let me see this. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Now we're ready to do shadow. Do y'all want me to stop at this point, or do you want me to do shadow? Do y'all want to watch me on her? I'm going to do eyeshadow on her. Do y'all want to hang on and watch, or do you want this to be your end? And start singing my song. I'm so glad we had this time together. Okay, I'm going to let you hang if you want. So Nobody's commenting. Are you still there? Are you still with me? Now, of course, I talked about our brushes last week. Okay. These brushes is what I'm going to be using on her. You're going to want this set of brushes because they're so fabulous. We're going to start with our overall color brush. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Whoopsie. We're going to start with our overall color brush. Okay, so we're going to, so we've got our contouring done. We've got, okay, let's start with, so now Jennifer's got beautiful green eyes. So we're going to work to bring out the green in her eyes, okay? So I'm going to start with Candlelight. So I'm going to, because she's already got mascara on, she could just angle her brush in like this, okay? So we're going to put the, okay, I'm not. Candlelight's going to go all over the lid, okay? So look how pretty that is. Okay, all over the lid. Now, we're going to take this on the eyeball, okay, not all the way to the brow for her. I'm using Candlelight. I am going to take some Biscotti. I'm going to take that and go up underneath her brow because I don't really want shimmer up there. So I'm going to put this color up there. So now the great thing for Jen is if she likes this, she's going to have the video of her own self so she knows how to do it. Now I always put these colors on and then I'll come back and add my brow. So I'm going to add some brow tint to her, not brow tint. I'm going to use the brow pencil just to give her where her almost everybody needs to use a brow pencil. Just where we have some missing hair, like in the mirror. Okay, when you look here, her brow starts to leave. She's got plenty, but it gets a little blonde and a little thinner there. So all I'm going to do is take the brunette, and I'm just going to fill in where she has some missing hair. So I'm going to draw that straight line here, that straight line, and then go from there. So remember, we do the straight, and then we're going to fill in just where she has some missing hair in here. Okay. And this is called a precision brow pencil. And the great thing about it, it's really small. Where's your mirror? I'll let you see before I go any further to see if you're okay. Arm's length is how you always see yourself. So are you okay with that brow?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just filling in where she has some missing hair. I'll let you see where I'm talking about. Okay. See, like right in here where you have a little bit of missing hair.
Yeah.
So you can watch me. I'm going to draw a straight line from there to there. And you don't have to worry about it being straight. You just kind of like do short feathery strokes connecting it. And then I'll draw a straight line from there to there. So you kind of want it to come out past the corner of your eye. Then we're just going to come here like this. See how I'm just filling in? So that's all we're going to do is just fill in where you make this a little darker out here. Okay. Are you comfortable with that? Is that okay?
Yep.
Now again, I want you to say what you're really feeling because it doesn't
actually have eyebrows.
Okay. Now, so now we've got her base color on. So my whole goal with eyeshadow is to make her eyes look greener. When people look at her, I want them to look at your eye color more than they're looking at my eyeshadow. So when we put the colors on, I want it to be like just your green eyes. So I'm going to take from the brush collection the wedge brush. And then I think I'm gonna move right in with this big fluffy blender brush. And I think I'm going to, let me try, I'm gonna do some, we did this color last week, some, I forget. Something, oh, shoot. I completely lost my train. It jumped the track. Okay, what is this? Somebody help me. Darn it. Sunlit Rose, I was right. I was gonna say that and I thought, why is that not say? Okay, so I'm gonna do some Sunlit Rose and I'm just going to kind of buff this all over the lid. Okay, again, like this with my fluffy blender. Okay. Okay, open, let me see. Okay, so the whole goal is, you can watch here for a second. And you can look in your mirror. Once you get up close, that light starts to just like putting a big. Okay. You can even watch here. You can grab your mirror and watch. And you can keep your eye open. I'll work around you. Okay, so this again is sunlit, and I'm kind of like putting it all over. She got a really deep set eye, so I kind of got to be careful that I don't make it look too hollow. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'm going to come back with some, Merlot. Okay. I'm going to do Merlot. So I'm doing Merlot on her eyes. Again, she's got a deep set eye, so we're doing a little bit of a different technique for her. Okay. Oh my goodness, but your eyes look so green right now. I'm kind of coming down a little bit more in here than I would on most eyes. Okay, keep them up. Okay, now I'm going to take the, y'all have any questions? Okay, somebody had a question. I'll come back and answer, or the consultants can be answering too if they like. I'm going to do this eyeliner. Look up. I don't like to do eyeliner on the bottom because it's too stout for me. So I'm going to come underneath and I'm going to do liner with eyeshadow. And I'm going to do the Merlot. Now notice how I've got the brush angled like that, but when I come in here, I'm going to turn the angle like that. Okay, so it helps me to, I'll take this color to the tear duct and then I stop. Okay, I don't take this all the way on, but I want a thin line all the way across. I make it a little bit wider coming to about the middle of the eye. Okay. Now, at the tear duct, okay, at the tear duct, we can take another brush. You can tell I didn't prepare right here for, I don't have my stuff where it. Okay, I'm going to take another brush and I'm going to take a little bit of shimmer. I think I'm going to use some crystalline. Now I'm going to put this like right in the tear duct here. Okay, so this way the light is going to capture that. See that? Mm-hmm. It's a little bit of shimmer. So this way, when the light hits her, it's gonna capture this light. Okay, now you can hold your mirror and look. Now we got a mess under here. Y'all see this mess? Probably not as much as I do. Okay, see all that mess, but I'm gonna clean that up in a few minutes, okay? Now, because she's got green eyes, I'm gonna go with the brown liner. And I'm gonna line the top so close. And I do just short feathery strokes, just laying that right at the lash line. I don't have to worry about it being straight because I'm gonna do a dot to dot connecting them. Okay, so see what y'all think. Lined. You look in the mirror and see how you like it. Straight on, arm's length, that's how everybody else sees you.
Something in line.
Me too. Okay. Now, you come to the end, and if you pull up like this, you're gonna kind of get that cat eye. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, if you see skin between your lashes and that line, you want to always come in, and you may have to go underneath and put the color so there's no skin showing. What eyeliner is for is to make your lash line look fuller and thicker, like a false eyelash. Okay, so I'm using the brown on her. So that's all that really eyeliner is to do, is just to make your lash line look fuller and thicker. Now, we're trained by nationally known makeup artists that does movie stars and models. So they teach us all the little tricks of the trade, okay? Now, I'm gonna dust her before okay, so I'm gonna take my brush and dust this before I, look up for me just a second, dust this extra off. Okay, so I dust the extra, and then I can actually clean this off in a second. Now, where I could possibly have, what I usually do after I do my eyeshadow, I will come back with Ultimate Mascara to hit on the tips, because I've probably got eyeshadow in there on my lashes, and I don't want shimmer to be on my lashes. And so just because this one's a little easier to put on, I always have this one just to go back to touch my tips, okay, like this. And I push up again just to make sure that they stay up. And I'm gonna let you hit on there and then hit some on the bottom for me. So as she's doing that, okay, next, we're gonna go to lips. Okay, I'm gonna pick her lipstick. Okay, let's see. Now she is in kind of a pretty bold color here. Let me look at you and see what I'm thinking about your eyes. Okay. Oh my gosh. I wish y'all could get the full effect. Like, well, they can when you're angled like that. Look, seriously, look down. Look at her eyes. Now look again at her. Oh my gosh. Look how green her eyes look. Can y'all see that? They are absolutely. What are y'all thinking? Who's still with me? Say hello. Say I'm still here. I'm going to blend her just a smidge more. Okay. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. Now I'm going to do her lips, and then I'll do blush. Okay. So I'm going to do her lips. Are y'all, oh yeah, everybody's still with me. Okay, let's see. What are you, when it comes to lipstick, Jennifer, what do you usually like?
I like nudes,
Oh, well, we're not
but you go bold.
okay, yeah, we're going wild tonight, baby. Okay, let's see. I think, what do y'all think? How about I go, okay, let's try. No, hold on. I will get it. I think I'm gonna go. Okay, here we go. She's a nude girl, so I'm gonna rock her world. I'm going to. Who guess? Somebody guess. What color do you think? They're saying go bold. Okay. So what color do y'all think I'm choosing for her? Who knows? If you've been with me, Vanessa, you're right.
Fuchsia. Seriously.
You should dream. Okay, look at this. This is so fabulous. Okay, we're gonna do fuchsia dream. Okay. I do Vanessa that way, don't I, Vanessa? Okay. Vanessa, Denise, Coffee, you know, okay,
Yeah,
they come
yeah.
down. We have some of the other girls come. We have us a good time. Okay, I pull the whole thing off there. I pull the whole water thing. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna line. Okay. I'm thinking, do I want this liner? Yeah, we'll try it. Okay, so I'm gonna line her lips. So we keeping your mouth closed. You always want to start at the Cupid's bow like this, right on top of the lip line. You can kind of like make an X if you want. Okay, like that. Then we're gonna come from the corner. Am I in the camera? Am I in the way? Okay. So we're gonna come with her mouth closed. Okay, we're gonna go like that. Okay. We're going to come from the corner to meet the Cupid's bow. This way you stay right on your natural lip line. Okay, like that. And then you're going to line this ridge. Okay, if we don't line that ridge, if that sticks out once you get lipstick on, come down to the corner here. Okay, I have been known to hit on your skin. Smidge right there. So you can clean that up. So we're going to come down the corner. But you want to make sure now that is on your skin. So you can clean that up for me. So when you clean up, you want to go like this, toward your lip to clean up. Never rub down or you're going to rub color on your face. So go up, like toward your lip, and we'll reline.
Up.
Yeah, like that. Like that. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you get it on your skin, we can always put foundation there. So see, we can come back and fix your line. Now we're going to take, that's liner. So now we're going to take, so for those of you that maybe were late hopping on, Jennifer and I were high school classmates. And we have just reconnected. And I'm so excited. I see it. And once again, I'm so thankful for Mary Kay because I've reconnected with a new friend. Here we go. Old friend, but new friend now. Okay. So this is fuchsia drink. Here we go. Everybody brace yourself. This is going to make your teeth look brighter and all this. So go ahead and fill in for me now. What are y'all thinking? Oh my goodness. You want to do my makeup next time? Okay, I'll let you. And then we'll go to lunch. We should all go to lunch together. Okay, so she's filling in. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so fabulous. Yeah, do you not line the lower lip? Yeah, we lined the lower part of the lip. So we did line the lower. I started in the center and then I come down from the corner and we lined the whole lip. And if you stay on the outer part of the lip, it makes your lip will look a lot fuller so that you don't have to have Botox. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. Look at this. What do y'all think? Oh my gosh. It is fabulous. Oh my goodness. What do y'all think so far, girls? Okay. Now, so that is Fuchsia Dream. Okay, look at it in the real mirror because it looks a different color in the camera than it does here. Can you see how it looks like a different color in the camera?
Yeah,
It looks red
it looks
in the,
red.
but it looks fuchsia-y. If that's such a word. It looks more fuchsia here live and in person. Do you think?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Much better. So, oh goodness, are y'all feeling like she looks so beautiful?
Mhm.
That is fuchsia dream. Okay, tell me what you think so far.
Me,
Yeah.
the lipstick's really bold for me, so it's kind of scary, but I like it.
Okay, well, let's finish up.
Okay.
Then we're gonna foof hair. Then we're gonna see what you really think.
Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna get another clean brush for blush. So you're always gonna need a brush for contouring because you don't want to grab the blush brush the day you're contouring. Well, you're always going to contour, but then you're going to mess up contour because you're going to have cheek color. So you need two brushes, one for cheek color. You can label them. These were labeled, and when I washed them, my labels come off. So you may want to more label up here instead of down here, so that you'll know what it is, because you do need to keep their brushes clean. Okay, now we're going to use wineberry blush. This color right here. In Mary Kay, you just tap these, you don't rub in our colors. And then we're going to start at the top of the cheekbone. Okay, we're going to start back here and we're going to come right down that cheekbone, staying right on top of the cheekbone, okay? And we're going to stop 3 fingers away. Okay, we're going to stop 3 fingers away from her nose, okay? We don't want that to come all the way in. Okay, so say 3 fingers back. And we're going to blend it well. Okay, see how that's right on top of that? So we're going to start this one here, blend it, stay 3 fingers away. Now see, this one's sitting right on top of the contour and it's highlighting the cheekbones. Contour is bringing out the cheekbone. This is going to sit on top of the cheekbone. Okay. Okay, now, so we've got, now look in the mirror. I mean the camera and the mirror. You look in the mirror and see what you think so far. And then it's not near, it looks completely different in that camera, don't you think?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna show you how to highlight a little bit around your eyes. So we're gonna take, y'all still with me here? Okay, I know I'm running y'all. You don't have to watch this whole video if you don't want. But if you want, you can. Okay, you need a clean brush. It's the reason you need lots of brushes. You need a cream brush. Okay. Now we're going to put this where you could be a little dark in here. Look up for me. And we're going to pull this color up like that. Okay, look in the mirror. I say mirror, I meant camera.
I never
Now-
would have done that after my makeup.
Yep, I do this after. And as you can see, it does not take a whole lot. But I'm going to open up the center of your face as well. In here, I've really put a lot of, way more than we needed. Okay. So let's get, I'm going to use my other blending brush, not to be confused with a sponge. Now see, I actually needed to do this before I did my blush because I just kind of probably messed up my blush. Now what you want to do is keep the center of your face open, the face like this. You want to keep the center of your face, look up for me. Okay, to tap, tap. We'll get a clean brush since that hit the floor. Normally I'll just pick it right up and use it, but since we're live and you are a customer, I'll use a clean brush. Okay. Now you guys, oh my gosh. This completely just changed her whole eye. Now, if you want that sharp look like they get on shadows or on videos and in photos, I'm taking this and I'm going right up the corner of the eye like that, okay? But I want you to look how this eye looks more rested and awake. So we're gonna put some right here. But I'm gonna let Jennifer look at that. Look how much tighter this skin looks. Can y'all see that? Tilt just a smidge down. There you go. Look at that. Can y'all see? Look in the mirror, arm's length. Then I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna set it with some pressed ivory powder. Now, you know, she is nowhere near ivory, but we want the skin to look tighter and firm and more rested and awake. So that's what we're doing with this. And as it settles, okay, as this settles, it's going to not be as bright, okay? Now I'm also going to come back with some contour. Fresh. Boy, I just about jacked her up there. Just about used the wrong brush. Now, if we wanted to, we can put some more contouring powder, like right down through here. Okay, we put contour here, and I kind of do these things last, so look, okay. And then we're just going to make sure to blend this well. I love contouring powder here. Again, contouring powder makes contours. Duh, right? Okay. Okay, so let's do this one more time. Let's hit here. And then I'll have to go back and I should have done this before blush. Okay. Now I'm going to let you see the difference. Highlighted and not. Look in the mirror and the arm's length and see what you think. Can you see how much tighter it makes this eye? Comfortable or uncomfortable?
Comfortable. Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
Just a concealer. I'm just using light ivory concealer. So again, if y'all want your own private appointment with me, we can do it. And then remember, I come to this and I kind of draw right up the corner of your eye. And normally I really clean that brush off really well. Look all the way up. I clean that brush off really well because it puts a lot of product on your face that you don't need. Because that other side, I had too much product on it. So I had to work more with it. Okay. Now this highlight, because the deal is with, you want the center of your face to be open. So we want it to be light and contouring out here. Okay. So we set that. Then I come back, I'm going to put some powder and we're going to wrap this up. So we're going to just blend it well. Again, I take this up because I want the light to go up when people, wherever light is on your face, that's where people's eyes are drawn to, okay? Now this even makes her eyes look even greener, okay? So we're gonna just, I powder it so that it doesn't look chalky. And as it sets on your skin, it's going to be a little less chalky. Okay, let's see. So I am gonna put just a smidge more blush back on since I wrecked it over here. See, I got that concealer all over it. Okay, this is a little bit lengthy video, but that's okay. So we're going to take her hair down. I'll let you take your hair down. Oh yeah, the last thing, yeah, you can do some, if you're going to do a highlighter with shimmer, it never goes anywhere that it could be confused with oil. So we're going to use, I'm going to use some of this highlighter. It would go over the arch of her brow, okay, over the arch of the brow, like on top of the cheekbone. Okay, and it can come right here on the cheekbone if you wish. Just like right there and come right back, but over, that's where you would want to highlight. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all look in the mirror. Okay, see that? Tilt down just a smidge. Okay, now turn. See this nice shimmer right here? That's gonna put some lift on your face. Now see how you don't sit on this side, but you see that side? See that, how print side? Miss Model here. She didn't know what she was coming for. But I thank you so much for being our model tonight. Okay, so there we go. That's shimmer. That's where you put shimmer. Now,
So do you want to address this one?
okay, do we want to address that? Yes, that's a concern for her. So we're going to, where did she go? I'm looking for you, concealer. Let's do a little bit of, we can. Now, we could do this underneath the foundation too. We're going to put this right on top of that. Okay, just in that spot. Now, we don't want to get this light all over the face because then it'll make the light lighter, which is still going to make this darker. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we're going to just pat this here, pat that on. We want it to be lighter because we want the dark to not show. So we're going to just do this. And then we're going to let it dry for a bit. So we're addressing a dark spot that she's concerned with. So if you all want to stay on for one more minute, I'm going to boost Jennifer's hair up and we're going to make her look like Shania. How about that? Y'all want to watch me tease hair? Okay, I'm going to tease it.
Tease it.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get me some hair stuff. Hang on. Don't leave me. I promise I'll be right back.
So Vanessa, would you keep the fuchsia?
I'm getting you all hot looking for bed.
Yay! I didn't have to take all this off.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
Okay, now y'all can hang up if you want, but I'm going to show you what I do with her. So I'm going to come back here, okay, pick this hair up, and I'm going to tease right under the root. Okay, so I'm just going to lift this up, tease under here, tease. So you're going to get a hair, face, and everything. Okay, let me roll you back here a second. I don't have time for the curling iron. So let me see. Let's see. What did I do with there it is? So if you will tease right here at the root, that gives you lift. Okay, so, okay, girls, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to finish her up and I'll post her pictures if she gives me permission. See you later. Thank you, Jennifer.